Dear viewers, you are most welcome to my online class. Today I discuss duplicate recessive epistasis. Its ratio is 9:7. This is the deviation of Mendel's second law. I think this class will be very helpful for us. There are many deviations of Mendel's second law, such as complementary gene, dominant epistasis, duplicate recessive epistasis, and polygenic inheritance. In previous classes, I discussed complementary gene and dominant epistasis. Today I discuss duplicate recessive epistasis. Duplicate recessive epistasis, that means two recessive alleles of one locus suppress the expression of another allele or alleles of different locus. For example, in this figure, we see two different allele. One is D, another is M. D is a small d, that means it is recessive, and capital M means this is dominant. In this case, dominant M cannot express due to recessive D allele. When this is occurred, this is known as duplicate recessive epistasis. Duplicate recessive epistasis is found in case of deep mutism of human. In this picture, in this figure, we see this man cannot speak because his D gene is recessive. In this case, in this figure, this person cannot hear normally because his M gene is recessive. So D and M, both genes are used for speaking and hearing normally. For explanation, in this case, we found two persons. One is both are deaf mute, but their genotype is different. This person's genotype is small d, capital M, capital M. For small d, he is deaf, but he can speak normally because he cannot hear normally, so he cannot understand the word or other persons speaking, so he cannot speak normally. In this case, we found that normal speaking is depend on normal hearing. So this person is deaf mute. On the other hand, this person cannot speak normally, but he hear normally. He has capital D for normal hearing, but small m is not possible to speaking. So this person hear normally but cannot speak normally. So this person is also deaf mute. We see this person is female and this person is male. During gamete formation, from one small d comes to gamete, and from 2 capital M, 1 capital M comes to gamete. From this person, 1 capital D comes from 2 capital D, 1 small m comes from 2 small m. When this gamete is crossed or fertilized with this gamete, we found a genotype capital D, capital M, small m. This person is also deaf mute. This person is normal because he has capital D for normal hearing and capital M for normal speaking. So this person or this child or offspring is normal. He has normal hearing and normal speaking. When we cross F1 with F1, two normal person, we see two normal person here. Their genotype is same, capital D, capital M, small m. From this genotype, 4 types of gametes are created. One type is capital D, capital M. Second type is capital D, small m. Third type is small d, capital M. Fourth type is small d, small m. Also, this person or this female creates 4 types of gametes, same types of gametes as like sperm, capital D, capital M, capital D, small d, capital M, and small d, small m. In this checkerboard, 4 types of sperm and 4 types of eggs. Any sperm can fertilize with any egg. So 16 types of genotypes can be found. First genotype capital D, from this capital D, and capital D from this, capital M from here, capital M from here. For this genotype, all for normal hearing and normal speaking. So this person is normal. Capital D, capital M, small m from comes from here. This person is also normal. Capital D, capital M, small d comes from here. This person is normal. Capital D, capital M, small m. This person is also normal. Capital D, capital M, small m. This person is normal. Capital D, small m. This person is mute for small m, recessive, duplicate recessive m. Both m is small or recessive. Due to this person is mute, but he is not deaf. But due to he are normally, but he cannot speak normally, so this person is deaf mute. Capital D, capital M present here, so this person is normal. Here both M is recessive and small, so this person cannot speak normally, so this person is deaf mute. Capital D and capital M present here, this person normal. Capital D, capital M present here, this person is normal. This person has both small d due to presence of double small d, he cannot hear normally, he is deaf, so he is deaf mute. He or she is deaf mute. Here also small d present, both small d present here. As a result, he is deaf. As a result, this person is deaf mute. Here capital D and capital M present. As a result, this person is normal. This person has both small m or recessive m. and so this person is mute. As a result, this person is deaf mute. This person has both small d, recessive d, so this person is deaf. As a result, this person is deaf mute. This person has both small d, both small m. As a result, this person is deaf as well as mute, so this person is deaf mute. From this explanation or experiment, we found phenotypic ratio normal 9 and deaf mute is 7. This is the deviation of Mendel's second law. Thanks to remain with me. Please subscribe my channel. Please like and comment.